Hello there. In 2020, we celebrated the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back. You know, Star Wars Episode 5. Hasbro released a nice set of carded 6-inch action figures, Black Series, for this event. This is Unboxing the Boxes, my Star Wars collection, and I'm going to share with you my collection of these 40th anniversary figures. Many Star Wars fans consider The Empire Strikes Back as the best of the films. When the 40th anniversary of the film arrived, you can bet that Hasbro was going to cash in on it somehow. And they did. They came out with a carded set of 15 Black Series 6-inch action figures and a 2-pack of Bounty Hunters. Which characters made the cut? Let's find out. But of course, before I unbox this box, just like to invite you to once again like this video, leave a comment afterwards if you like it and which will be your favorite characters, and of course subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss future videos, and also so that you can maybe find again the channel so that you can catch up on some previous videos. All right, are you ready to get started? Let me get this box unpacked. Okay, are you ready to begin? One thing I gotta say before I start going through these is I was lucky enough to find a checklist of Black Series 6-inch figures from 2020 present packaging. Basically, I found it on rebelscum.com in the forums. And from what I've been finding, it is a fairly complete listing of the Black Series figures up to the point that I printed this off. And it even includes a few figures on here that haven't even come out yet. So I believe it's fairly current. So it's kind of nice because I've been able to go through this and see if I'm missing things, which I know I am. I think most of us are, because unfortunately a lot of this stuff doesn't come around to us. So you either got to order it online, or if you just miss it, you miss it. Plain and simple. Well, I did get a checklist here for The Empire Strikes Back, and I could say one way or another whether I have them all or not, but I'm not going to, because if you want to find out, you got to watch the whole video. Let's get started, shall we? The first one we have is Luke Skywalker in his snowspeeder costume. Actually, a pretty nice figure here. A lot of detail, and the figure actually does kind of look like Luke, as you can see. I love the back, the cardboard back. They did a really nice job on it. And the back of the figure, you can see, does a nice job again. Shows you a few of the other figures that are available in the series, what you can look forward to collecting. And just a little blurb on the back here says, commemorating the 40th anniversary of Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back with figures from the Black Series, featuring classic design and packaging. I have to say, they did a nice job with the cards, and a very nice job with the figures. Am I going to open it up to show you? No, if you want to see the actual individual figure and how well it moves and so forth, there are other videos on YouTube to watch it. I'm one of these people who loves to have it on the card, so that's what I tend to keep it. So there we go. We got a very nice figure here of Luke Skywalker in his speeder bike uniform. We also have a Luke Skywalker in his Dagobah uniform. Once again, very nice done on the card. I like the pictures they're using. They're nice and clear. They're not blurry or anything. Looks like they put a little time and effort into these things. But here again, you can see Luke in his dirty fatigues. He's got his lightsaber there and a little pistol down here, and he's ready to go to work on Dagobah. What's the next one? Well, if we're going to have Luke, we better have a Princess Leia. And here we have Princess Leia in her Hoth uniform. It's a little chilly there, you know. We got to be dressed a little warmer for that. Does have some nice accessories. As you can see, she does have her goggles. She's got the little mechanical thing to do some fixing with, and she's got a blaster there. So not bad. A nice figure again for the celebration of the Black Series. Leia and Hoth Gear. Now, of course, if we got Luke and Leia, you better have Han. Yep, we got to have the original three, or the three good guys. And here we have Han, and he is in his Bespin clothing. So there again, very nice card. I like the card. The sculpture of Han, not too bad. Actually, I think it's fairly decent. There's probably some out there who don't quite agree with that, but I think they did a nice job with them. Very well done. So there's 4 so far. As you can see, I've got a few more. Well, if we got Han, who else do we got to have if we got Han? We got to have Chewbacca. This is a heavy figure, and of course it needs to be because Chewbacca is big, he's bulky, there's a lot of plastic in him. But here again, very nice detail on Chewbacca. I think this is one of the best sculpts of Chewbacca I have seen. He's got his laptop bag, if we want to call it that. He's got his bowcaster, and just a nice job on him. I really do like this figure. In fact, I like it so well, I have 2. Now, the real reason I have 2 is not because I really wanted to, but you know what? I don't mind because this is a great figure. I love this figure. And as you can see, I am going to run out of room here pretty quickly, just having these here. Who do we have next? Well, you saw at the beginning of the show, we've got the Rebel Soldier in his Hoth gear. Again, very nicely done. Very nice card. The cards on the back are pretty much all the same, but the only thing that changes are the different figures that they have up here, just to entice you to make sure that you try to get them all. But again, very nice figure. I do like this. It's the face is very well done. This one comes with a rifle and a blaster. So he's ready to fight the Empire. Who else do we have? Well, if we got Luke and we got Dagobah, you better have R2-D2, one of his best friends, even though he's a droid. Got to have him along too. And you notice this R2-D2 is pretty dirty. And that is because this is the Dagobah version of R2-D2. And we all know that R2-D2 did get plenty dirty while he was on Dagobah. One nice thing I really like about this R2-D2 is we do have the periscope on it. And there's even one other little piece here, which, oh yeah, if we look at the top here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but we've got the section where the periscope goes, and there's also one more section missing on top, and that must be where this little piece goes. Probably that is where he pumped the water out when he came out of the pond or lake or whatever it was after falling in. So once again, a nice figure of R2-D2, a lot of detail, and I love that they're on. So let's kind of, we'll just keep them over here. Who do we have next? Well, oh gosh, look at this. I have another Dagobah Luke. Yeah, it just happened. Okay, we've got Snowspeeder Luke. We've got Dagobah Luke. Well, Luke is the most popular character, right? We also have to have Bespin Luke. Yep. So we got 3 Luke figures in this series. What other series has 3 different Luke figures in it? But here again, a nicely done figure. The expression on Luke makes him look a little bit like, oh, what's going on? Maybe could have been done just slightly better, but still, it's a good figure. I do like the figure. Not bad at all. Who do we have next? Well, what would the collection be if we didn't have Yoda? After all, he's the old wise man who helps Luke out with his training. Yeah, if it's The Empire Strikes Back, you knew Yoda was going to be a part of it. Maybe you didn't know there was going to be 3 Lukes, but we got to have at least 1 Yoda. There again, very nicely done. He does have a cloth cape, or cloth robe around him. Comes complete with a staff, a lightsaber, and a snake. I don't remember Yoda wearing a snake, but at least he could throw it at Luke and see if he could startle him a little bit. Oh, let's see here. we got one more good guy. And that would, of course, be Lando Calrissian. If you're going to have The Empire Strikes Back, Lando is one of the main characters. We better have an action figure for Lando. And once again, very well done. I do like the detail on him. The robe is not cloth, it's plastic, so that's going to probably deter a little bit if you're going to try to pose him in different shapes. But, nice figure, comes with a blaster. So, I was lucky enough, I do have all the good guys. Did I get all the bad guys? Well, let me get these out of the way, and we'll find out. Okay, we got a little room here again. Let's see who we got for the bad guys. Well, you know who one of them is going to be. There's no question about it. If you're going to have a bad guy, you better have the big baddie, and that is Darth Vader. Yep. A very nice figure with Darth Vader with a cloth cape. So that allows a little more bending and moving with the arm and the legs as far as posing him into different positions. As far as accessories go, he does come with his red lightsaber, and that appears to be about it. But a very good likeness of Darth Vader. Nice detailing on his chest and so forth. So, good figure to start with the villains. Who's next? Well, let's see. There was a smaller person, also in a helmet, that was following Darth Vader around Bespin for a while. And of course, this guy also has his own TV show now. And that would be Boba Fett. Yep, the 6-inch action figure Boba Fett. This one was a tough one to get. It took me a while to track this one down at a price I was willing to pay. But I got it, and for some reason, Boba Fett is heavy. In fact, he's heavier than Darth Vader, even though Darth Vader is a bigger figure. And I think part of it might be due to, yes, we do have a jetpack on the back of Boba Fett. Now, does it fire? I'm not sure. I can't tell from here. And it doesn't really say anything on the card whether it does. Although it does say small parts, choking hazard. Well, that could be due to the rifle and the blaster here. But overall, once again, very nice figure of Boba Fett. It's even got the little dent in his helmet. Gotta have the dent. If it's Boba Fett, it's gotta have the dent. Who else for the villains do we have? Well, how about an Imperial TIE Fighter pilot? Yeah, you gotta have one of those. We gotta have at least a few different type of Imperial people. And here again, nice figure, lots of detail. I really can't tell if the helmet comes off, and I'm not going to open it up to find out. I'm sure you can probably find another video online where somebody opened it. But he does come with a blaster. And I don't know what these little cards are on the bottom. You can see a lot of these figures do have a piece of paper down there. Maybe that's a secret code that tells you more about this character. Probably not. But the Imperial TIE Fighter. Next, we have the AT-AT driver, AT-AT driver. And here again, it's a little bit heavier figure. And I think part of it is just because of the uniform and the extra gear that he's wearing and so forth. He does come with a blaster. Very well done figure. I do like this figure. And here again, it is one of those things that I think he goes very well with the Imperial TIE Fighter pilot. So, we've got just about all of them. We've got 14 of them that we've gone through so far. And yes, I do have the 15th. So yeah, I have all 15 of the action figures that came out in this series. And this one happens to be the Imperial Snowtrooper from Hoth with a pistol and a rifle again. His kind of skirtish thing that he's got down the bottom, it's plastic, so it's going to be in the way a little bit as far as posing the figure. But there again, as if you can see there, he's got a backpack. So once again, very nicely done figure. I love the detail on it. This would be a lot of fun to play with. You get a bunch of these. In fact, this one, I did happen to get 2. There again, I think I might have over-ordered. Or maybe it was on sale. I don't remember. But I have 2 of them. So yes, I do have all 15 of the figures from this series. And I do have the Bounty Hunters. And they come in a box like this. And the box is a little beat up. I I got it on a third party on Amazon. So seeing that it's a little beat up, I got a little cheaper price on it. But it was unopened, and when I opened it, I was hoping that the carded figures inside would be in good shape, and I was lucky in that they were. So the first one here is Forlom, one of the bounty hunters. As you can see, again, very nice job on this thing. A lot of detail. We have a cloth, if you want to call it, robe going around him. Nice detail on the head. Comes with a pistol. So yeah, we're getting close to being able to make that scene on board the Executor where Darth Vader is interviewing the bounty hunters. Too bad they didn't come out with all the bounty hunters at that time. The other one, of course, is Zuckuss. There again, a good action figure. I have to say I'm very pleased with this 40th anniversary set. And here again with Zuckuss, nice detailing. And I don't know if you've noticed or not, but they can move at the head, they can move at the shoulder, at the elbow. I think the wrists move from the looks of it. They do have a hip joint for the legs and a knee joint and even an ankle joint. So a lot of possibilities with posing with these things. So there you have it. Now, according to the checklist, yes, I was able to check off all 15 of those, and later on in the checklist, there is the 2-pack of these. So I'm happy that I was able to find them. It took me a while. Most of these I did find in the store, but there's a few I had to go online to get. And unfortunately, I lost track of a couple of them, so I do have doubles. And I think, like this one, it's kind of bent up and not a very nice carded. So that one I might have gone and got a second one just so I have a decent carded one. But nice jobs there. Anyway, it's time for you to leave a comment. Which one or two or three of these action figures would you love to have as part of your collection if you don't have as part of your collection? Do you have all 15 of them? Which ones are you missing? Leave a comment. Let me know. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate those of you who have subscribed over the last month and in the past. It really helps the algorithm when you like the channel and subscribe. So keep it up. Thank you very much. Until next time, may the force be with you. Hey, and keep collecting.